Hi there, thanks for tuning in to episode number 69 of the Fast Pass podcast. Coming up, must-do things you and your family should experience at Disney Springs, and a special announcement. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And now, it's your Fast Pass time. Disney has some exciting news to share with the galaxy. Disney is opening Star Wars Rise of the Resistance December 5th at Walt Disney World Resort. If this date sounds familiar, many fans will recognize it as Walt Disney's birthday. And what better way to honor the ultimate storyteller than by introducing the most immersive and advanced attraction ever imagined in a Disney park? When it opens, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance will blur the lines between fantasy and reality and put guests in the middle of a climatic battle between the First Order and the Resistance. Guests will be recruited to join Rey and General Organa at a secret base. Along the way, they will be captured by a First Order Star Destroyer. With the help of some heroes of the Resistance, they break out and must escape the Star Destroyer, protecting the secret base, and stay one step ahead of Kylo Ren. As soon as work is completed at Walt Disney World, Imagineers will head back to California to complete their mission at Disneyland Resort, where Star Wars Rise of the Resistance will open on Friday, January 17th. Between now and then, we'll have more to share about this multi-platform experience, so keep checking back for updates. To celebrate this month's grand opening of Grand Destino Tower as part of the exciting reimagining of Disney's Coronado Springs, here's a special edition of All in the Details, featuring a peek inside this jewel found in the heart of the Walt Disney World Resort. From jaw-dropping chandeliers to beautiful Spanish tiles, murals, and wall patterns, Disney's Coronado Springs Resort honors the rich cultures and landscapes of Spain, Mexico, and the American Southwest. Inside Grand Destino Tower, the first thing you'll notice is a grand two-story lobby with intricate wooden screens with rows of dazzling Moorish hanging lanterns. Colorful bronze screens inspired by Spanish tile patterns glow around registration areas, creating an inviting, happy ambiance day and night. The Barcelona Lounge, located on the lower lobby level, features eclectic patterns and colors, inspired by the unique aesthetic of Barcelona, Spain. Seating areas include large murals, including art with Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. The resort's Dahlia Lounge is also filled with color and features whimsical forms and unique lighting. All around the Dahlia Lounge, you'll notice unique architectural shapes and patterns with the distinctive organic style of Spanish modernism. Named for the storied Spanish city home of avant-garde writers and artists of the 1930s, Toledo Tapas, Steak and Seafood, is a table service dining experience with organic chandeliers, illuminated by twinkle lights that add a magical touch of pixie dust. And after a day of adventure on your way to the Grand Destino Tower bedrooms, you'll see colorful art panels and a variety of patterns inspired by Spanish tiles, as well as flooring with a special Disney touch. For more information and to book your stay at Grand Destino Tower, be sure to visit the Disney World website. Disney Springs is a favorite destination of guests visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, not only for its selection of unique shops and restaurants, but also for its lively entertainment and family-friendly activities. If you and your family are visiting this summer, here's a list of must-dos when visiting Disney Springs. Disney food trucks. Located at Exposition Park, these unique food trucks promise to satisfy your cravings for gourmet street cuisine, with flavorful offerings like steak bowl, fish bowl, chips with guacamole and salsa, and much more. This is a must-visit destination. Paradiso 37, Taste of the Americas. Take a culinary journey from North to South America while overlooking Lake Buena Vista. Jamaican jerk spiced shrimp cocktail, fire-roasted corn on the cob, Argentinian skirt steak, and mouth-watering South Carolina-style pork ribs makes Paradiso 37 the perfect place to satisfy your palate and your Latin music needs. Aerophile, the world leader in balloon flight. See Disney Springs from a different point of view on this exhilarating balloon ride experience. Holding up to 29 people, this hot air balloon is big enough to fit your whole family and goes as high as 400 feet into the sky. Marketplace Train Express and Carousel. All aboard, the little ones in your family will have lots of fun on a gentle trip down a tyke-sized train track, or just horsing around on one of the 16 handcrafted horses of the old-fashioned carousel. These attractions are great for the younger members of your family. Whether it's Disney's unique brand of magical fireworks at sea, the unforgettable all-day family fun on the beaches at Castaway Cay, or the adventure of ocean cruising aboard their classic ships, the readers of Travel and Leisure agree that Disney Cruise Line is the world's best. They chose Disney as the #1 ocean cruise line among those carrying 2,200 passengers or more as part of the publication's annual World's Best Awards. Through this annual survey, thousands of travel and leisure readers picked their favorite destinations: hotels, resorts, spas, airlines, tour operators, rental car agencies, cruise lines, and more. The results will be published in the August issue and are available online now at travelandleisure.com. Of course, all the credit goes to the thousands of Disney Cruise Line crew and cast members. After all, they're the reason why Disney Cruise Line has been recognized with hundreds of distinguished awards from the travel industry since first setting sail in 1998. As President Jeff Vallee says, they are the secret to our magic. Service was among the list of criteria readers used to rate Disney Cruise Line, as well as staterooms, food, destinations, excursions, and value. As one reader put it, the best part of the cruise was the service that we received. The waiters knew exactly what my kids liked after the first night. They were attentive to detail, kind, and entertaining. There are so many things to be excited about when it comes to Disney Cruise Line. Not only are they building 3 new ships and developing a new private island, next year they add New Orleans as a home port and make highly anticipated returns to the Hawaiian Islands, Puerto Rico, and Greece. Hi there everyone, this is a quick programming notice on behalf of the Fast Pass podcast. First, we'd like to thank everyone who subscribes and tunes in each and every week for their own dose of Disney theme park news. We're taking next week off, so there will be no episode of the Fast Pass podcast, but we'll return here in 2 weeks. While we're off, we're going to be making some changes and expanding the Fast Pass podcast. So when we return in 2 weeks, you'll be sure to want to tune in to episode number 70, which will go live on July 26th. Again, we'd like to thank everyone who tunes in each and every week. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and let us know how we're doing and if there's anything you'd like to hear on the Fast Pass podcast. Hit us up on Facebook, the Fast Pass Podcast, or Twitter at the Fast Pass. Thank you again. See you in 2 weeks. And now back on with the Fast Pass podcast. The beloved Haunted Mansion attraction at Disneyland Park celebrates 50 years of happy haunts this August. To add to the frightful fun, check out the new exhibit at the Disney Gallery, Happy Haunts Materialize. The exhibit gives you a behind-the-scenes look into the concept state of the Haunted Mansion. This ghoulery displays very early sketches and sculptures of the Haunted Mansion concept and shares how they evolved into what you experience today. Designs featuring original ideas for the Haunted Mansion line the walls, including concepts for the walkthrough attraction that the Haunted Mansion was going to be. As you continue through the gallery, you'll come across ideas that were never used, but inspired the Haunted Mansion that we know and love today. Among them are art portraits that are originally designed for the portrait hallway in the attraction. The portraits feature Dracula and Daphne from the Greek myth of Daphne and Apollo. Much like their counterparts in the attraction, these portraits were also designed to change appearance. In the center of the exhibit, you can see figures that were created as models for the actual ghosts and ghouls we see in the attraction today. Seeing these happy haunts out of their phantom state may give you a fright. Continue your celebration with the Grim Grinning Ghost at a special after-hours event for the Haunted Mansion. In August, the Haunted Mansion, celebrating 50 years of retirement and living, invites you to gather at the 13th hour where Madame Leota will make a special appearance to conjure up the happy haunting. At this separate ticket event, enjoy themed food and beverages, after-hours access to select attractions in New Orleans Square and Critter Country, special estate merchandise, photo opportunities, and lively entertainment featuring musicians, dancers, and performers from beyond the grave. Learn more about the event, details, and pricing, including how to purchase, on the Disneyland website. Hello, and thank you again for listening to this episode of the Fast Pass podcast. Never miss an episode by subscribing, and we always appreciate your comments and feedback. Connect, like, and share via Facebook, the Fast Pass Podcast, Twitter, at the Fast Pass, email fastpasspodcasting@gmail.com. The Fast Pass Podcast is an independent podcast and is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company or any other associated companies and brands. Stories featured in this podcast were sourced from the Disney Parks blog. Visit www.disneyparks.disney.go.com/blog for more. The Fast Pass Podcast is produced by ARS Productions, copyright 2019.